everyone! So today I'm filming a makeup tutorial from start to finish and everything in between. It's just a little mix of everything and I hope that you enjoy it. It is an autumn warm bronzy eye, and then you've got two different lip colors which I think are really cool. There's a day lip color and then one for the evening, which I love. Yeah, I hope that you enjoy this. Keep watching. I am starting out with MAC Strobe Cream and I really like this. I think it's so pretty for the days that you don't particularly want to make too much effort, but you do want glowing and beautiful skin. You just pop it onto areas that the light would usually catch. So on the top of your cheekbones, on your brow bone, down the bridge of your nose. I need to get some more. Down the bridge of your nose, maybe a little bit on your forehead over there, your chin. So all the areas that the light would usually catch, so the high points of your face. And I'm using that with my Bourjois Healthy Mix, and this is in dark beige. I highly doubt that I'm dark beige anymore because it's winter, but whatever, just use one pump. And then what I like to do is just put it on the area that you feel you need the most coverage. Just start there. So I feel like I need more on my cheeks because they're naturally flushed, my chin, nose, and then the least on my forehead. And then start buffing it in again where you feel that you need the most coverage. So I would go, and by buffing I mean you just use a circular motion like this, and you're basically just blending the foundation into your skin. So it doesn't look as like you can't see that definite line because you've really pressed it into the skin and it looks really pretty and flawless. Okay, foundation done. Perfect. I bought these Max Factor Excess Shimmer Cream Shadow Pots. I wanted to try and do a makeup tutorial with this because I thought it would be really interesting, something really nice for autumn, like a nice bronzy, glowy eye. Dab your finger in and you get quite a bit of product on your finger already. And then you just place this on your eye. You can obviously make this as bold or as subtle as you would like. It is quite a punchy color. This is the shade Bronze, and it is the perfect bronzy color. I really like it. Sometimes I do tend to get a bit crazy with it, so it does look a bit insane in the beginning, and then I just blend it out easily. I really like the way that this makes my eye color look. It really does work well with greeny sort of blue eyes. And then the eyes are going to be MAC heavy, just so that you know. Again, I'm going to use my MAC 217, and this is the color Antiqued by MAC. It's beautiful, it's glittery, it's like a deep copper. It's perfect for this. And I'm just placing this into the crease and just blending it in nicely, getting that color in there, and it rounds out and it blends really beautifully with the Max Factor. Don't mind all the noise in my apartment or in the background. I just have everyone over. It's a Sunday. My mom's cooking lunch for us. She's come over to make some lunch and the boys are playing PlayStation. And then I'm using my Real Techniques base shadow brush from the NYX Picks, and I'm really just blending this out as much. I go quite light on the top here. I don't like to go too high up on my brow bone. So just blending it nicely. I'm using this MAC shade and try to find a brush for it. This is MAC Bronze and I really like this. I'm using my Smashbox Primer Water and I'm just spraying my brush so that the color is a little bit more intense. So I'm just packing this on the lower part of my eyelid. I think I want to get a little bit more of this antique color in my crease, so I'm just going to pack a little bit more of that in there. Again, with my 217, you can just assume that I'm using my 217 because it's my favorite brush. And I'm going in with Embark. This is a really deep brown purple and I think it is amazing. I'm going to use this on the outer third, so sort of in a V shape on the outer third of my eye, making a little bit of a point, but not something too hectic or crazy. Just add a little bit of depth in the crease there because I just have a lot of shimmer on the eyes. So this is Antiqued again and my Real Techniques accent brush, and I'm just using this to get that color onto my lower lash line, and then I'll use Bronze on the inner corner. And now, because I don't want to add too much, because I would like this to be a day to night sort of look, so I'm just going in with a little, it's really tiny, I've had this for years and I love it. I think it's my favorite dark brown chocolatey eyeliner, and this is from Woolworths, and this is just the brown shade. It's really creamy, really nice, and I'm just putting this on my waterline. Curling my lashes with my Forever 21 eyelash curler, and then going in with my Maybelline The Rocket Volume Mascara. I love this stuff. It was in my favorites video, my May favorites, so if you're interested in that, I will leave it in the description box below and you can go and have a little watch. So you can see how that mascara just really ties everything together as usual. And then I'm just going to place a little bit of my lower lashes, but I'm not going to show you that because I have to be like super close to the mirror and then I'm completely out of frame. So I'll be back with nice lower lashes. See how the mascara just makes it even more like, whoo, oh wow, you really are wearing some makeup today, aren't you? And this is the Smashbox 24 Hour CC Spot Concealer, but it is in the shade Dark. I thought it would be interesting to use as a contour shade because I've never tried liquid contouring. Pencil a little bit of that underneath my cheekbone. This is the contour brush, and just blending the heck out of that. Because as you can see, that is orange. And then also along my temples and my forehead a little bit. Along my jawline. I'm using this MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I'm using my trusty MAC brow pencil in the shade Lingering. Just use very short movements. So you're basically trying to make it look like they're actual hairs. So not like coloring in like this, but just drawing on tiny little hairs. And to keep them in place, I'm using my Catrice Cosmetics eyebrow filler. And this has some sort of tint to it. It's got like a brown tint. This was also in my May favorites. I really love this and I tend to get it on my skin. MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter, just to highlight under my brows, and it really does lift them, draws attention in a beautiful way. Love it. With this look, I do find that I need quite a bit of concealing. I should have done this before I did my highlighter, but whatever. Gotten things a little bit screwed up today, which is fine. This is my Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Creamy Beige, and this stuff works so well. This brush is perfect for times like this when you've mixed up how you're doing your makeup and you do your highlighter before you do your concealing. And this is the Real Techniques Deluxe Cheek Brush. I really like this for concealer. It just gets in there and you can buff it in as much as you want. This concealer is amazing, and considering it's like 45 Rand, I think. That is good. That is so good. And then a tiny bit of blush. This is my Woolworths Lip and Cheek Tint. This is a cream blush, and this is a very bright pink. Just use your ring finger and just tap it in there a little bit. Not picking up too much product because I don't actually want a whole lot of this on my cheeks. Just to give a little flush of color. And then I'm using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. And this is just to set my makeup, so. And then you look a little bit wet, like you've been sweating. And like you ran to buy the primer water. I thought that MAC Twig would be even better just because it's a really nice, it's got that brownie shade to it, but it's also got a nice tinted pink, which I think is really pretty. It looks quite natural, but you can't tell that you're wearing lipstick. All MAC lipsticks are quite pigmented, so if you smear them on, you're going to get that initial color that's on the lipstick that you see. But if you want it to be a little bit more muted, which I do, you can just dab it onto your lips. So I'm not going to talk while I'm doing this because it's just a fail. And this would be your day shade. I really like this for during the day. I think it's pretty for during the day. It's not like too much. Like the eyes are, they're quite a bit to deal with at first. But I think that this color really does work well for a nice autumn look. But if you are not into bold lipstick and you want to go a little bit more nude, Twig is your friend. Also, Velvet Teddy is great, but if you wanted to amp it up even more, Diva from MAC. So pretty. I really like this. I think that this would be the perfect combination for autumn. Bronzy eyes, berry lips. I would really describe these as like wine stained lips. So like a good Merlot. Just, if it would actually stain your lips and make lipstick, this is what would happen. I really like this. It's definitely a lot more out there than the other one, than Twig. But I think this is a good color. I really like it. It's quite dark. If you have smaller lips, it'll be even better. But because my lips are so large, it's like eyes and lips, and you know, it's quite a lot at once. Maybe just let me know in the comments below which one you would choose, whether you would do Twig or you would do Diva, or even if you know what Velvet Teddy would look like, which is even lighter. It's more of a Kylie Jenner shade. Yeah, and that is my makeup look complete with a day lipstick and an evening lipstick. I hope that you've enjoyed this, and if you have, then please give it a thumbs up, and please let me know some interesting videos or tutorials that you would like to see. My social media links are in the description bar below. You'll see Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm just put Snapchat in there. I'm on Snapchat. You can follow me. There's some makeup stuff. There's some normal day-to-day stuff. It's quite interesting. And then my blog link will also be in the description bar, as well as some products that are related to the video. So things that I've used or written about, you can check out the blog posts there, and you can watch my previous video, which was my May favorites. Yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!